We're here for you.
Hello and welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Adam Cellini. Topping our news tonight, Venice fire officials are investigating a string of suspicious fires, with the latest blaze igniting earlier this morning. Firefighters responding around 6:30 to South Warfield Avenue, a familiar place for emergency responders this week. When they arrived, they found heavy smoke and flames in 3 vehicles parked near the building. This morning marking the 3rd time in under a week that crews have been called to this scene for a fire. And while the fire is now out, there is still concern that whoever is responsible could strike again. The Venice Police Department asking the community to be vigilant.
We just really do hope that if they do come across something or hear someone talking about it, that they would contact us right away.
The state fire marshal is investigating those fires, but it'll be about 2 weeks until there is a conclusion on whether this is an arson investigation. New details tonight in an officer-involved shooting that occurred Saturday night in Anna Maria Island. Several local law enforcement agencies responding to that scene at the intersection of Gulf Drive and Pine Avenue to the reports of someone threatening to harm themselves. When they arrived, deputies say they found Douglas Schofield armed with a hatchet and a knife. During the incident, Schofield was shot by a Bradenton Beach police officer. A deputy also using their, quote, electronic control weapon. Schofield was transported to the hospital for treatment for a gunshot wound. He is reported to be in stable condition, and the Florida Department of Law Enforcement is investigating that officer-involved shooting. Well, we're learning more tonight about another shooting that shut down eastbound traffic along University Parkway late last night. That shooting happening near several homes in the 2300 block of University Parkway near the intersection with US 301. One neighbor describes hearing 6 to 7 rapid gunshots and then watching from his home as first responders moved a man on a stretcher into an ambulance.
It's close to the new year, and then people have set fireworks off here, but this last night was distinctively different. It was very rapid. Pop, 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 pop. There was a fellow sitting upright in a wheeled gurney or stretcher, and he was screaming at the top of his lungs. And in the background, you could hear a girl telling everybody that he was hit in the side.
Several neighbors also describe a helicopter landing in the area. Our attempts to reach the sheriff's office to confirm this and other information regarding this investigation were unsuccessful. In Colorado, a deputy has been shot and killed and 4 others wounded after responding to a domestic disturbance at a suburban Denver apartment complex. ABC's Linda Lopez has more.
Douglas County Sheriff's deputies lined up along the passing motorcade to honor a fallen brother killed this morning in Highlands Ranch, Colorado. 29-year-old Zachary Parrish, a married father of 2, was killed when he and other officers responded to the scene of a disturbance between 2 roommates just after 5 a.m. in the Cooper Canyon apartment complex, about 20 miles south of Denver.
We have 1 deputy down inside the apartment. I'm not getting anything from him. All of us have been hit at least once.
The suspected gunman hitting 5 officers, according to the sheriff, killing Parrish and wounding 4.
Almost immediately after that, upon arrival of the officers, the shooting took place.
Douglas County Sheriff Tony Spurlock saying the suspect seemed to have barricaded himself in a bedroom and shot the officers ambush style.
There were well over 100 rounds fired in this engagement. The 100 rounds was from the suspect.
2 civilians were also hit, their injuries non-life-threatening. The suspect then shot and killed by officers. Deputy Parrish had been with the force for 7 months. Sheriff Spurlock visibly emotional over his loss.
Very difficult today to go see Zach for the last time. Zach was a good kid, smiley kid. Go up and down the halls, you could see his face. He was eager to work and eager to serve.
The Douglas County Sheriff says this suspect has no criminal record, but was known to them from other incidents involving police. They haven't positively identified him yet and are waiting for more information from the injured officers. Linda Lopez, ABC News, New York.
And here on the Sun Coast, the Manatee County Sheriff's Office reacting to this news on Twitter, saying, quote, "Our thoughts and prayers are with the victims and their families." certainly hitting close to home. Well, back here on the Suncoast, if you're not outside already, you will likely be soon. Let's head over to Wendy Ross for a first check on that New Year's Eve weather forecast. Wendy.
Oh my goodness, it was such a beautiful day today, and it's turned into a gorgeous evening as well. We still have clear skies out there. The winds are mostly coming in out of the south, so quiet conditions, nice and calm. You can see though that it is the calm before the storm. So we are going to be getting the showers coming on in during the morning hours tomorrow, right around 7 o'clock. But tonight we are finally going to be seeing some very nice conditions for the show outside, and we're looking at our temperatures dropping down into the 50s, all very doable stuff. You don't have to worry about being too freezing cold, and we will not see rain before midnight tonight. So increasing clouds around 11 to 1 o'clock in the morning. The possibility we may see a stray shower beginning at around 3, maybe 5 o'clock in the morning, but for sure during the early morning hours on Monday, tomorrow morning at 7, we know we're going to see the rain. So this is shaping up to be a very nice New Year's Eve. As far as the weather goes, go out and enjoy it. Adam.
All right, thank you, Wendy. We'll keep our fingers crossed. Well, the countdown to 2018 will be underway in less than 6 hours from now. Right now, you're taking a live look at Times Square in New York, which of course is just bustling with activity. People waiting for the New Year's Rockin' Eve show to start. That show will kick off right here on ABC 7 following our 11 p.m. newscast. And while the countdown is on for the ball drop in New York City, here on the Suncoast, we have a tradition of our own. ABC 7's Erica Jackson joins us live from the site of tonight's pineapple drop in downtown Sarasota with some tips on how to stay safe this New Year's Eve. Erica?
Good evening, Adam. Luckily, it's a lot warmer here in downtown Sarasota compared to those who are experiencing the ball drop in New York City. Hundreds of people are already here downtown. I'm right off Lemon Avenue. They're already experiencing all the fun and activities and food that this event has to offer. This area is blocked off. As I said, right here, this is Lemon Avenue. It's blocked off so everyone can enjoy activities, and the city is anticipating 25,000 people expected to be here tonight for the annual pineapple drop. There will be games, rides, food vendors, music, and the long-awaited countdown into 2018. Sarasota police officers are here in and out of uniform and want you to stay safe. Officers know it can be hard to keep your family together in areas like this with large crowds, as we expect those 25,000 people. They suggest finding a spot to meet in case you get separated, and you can take action before you leave your house tonight in the event your child wanders away.
Take a picture of your child, because our first question is going to say, what do they look like and what are they wearing? If you have a picture of your child on you, we can get that quickly out to the officers and find any missing children, hopefully immediately.
And for senior citizens also planning on attending this event tonight, police say it's also a good idea to take a picture of any seniors that you plan on traveling with that may be living with memory loss in case you get separated from them. A reminder, this event is free and there are activities for everyone in the family, kids and adults of all ages. So come out tonight. Of course, the biggest festivities will take place at midnight, the countdown with the pineapple drop, and of course, Bob Harrigan will be there to count you down into 2018. Reporting live in downtown Sarasota, Erica Jackson, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
All right, Erica, thank you very much. Already looks pretty exciting out there. Well, in other news, a scare in Houston on this New Year's Eve as a hotel guest is found with firearms in his room. ABC's Chuck Sievertson has more on that story.
Police in Houston responding after an apparently intoxicated man became disorderly at Houston's Hyatt Regency Hotel. The man reportedly refusing to leave the hotel's bar.
Officer inside indicated that he had a drunk and belligerent suspect, and he needed some help arresting him. He was being arrested for trespassing.
But inside the man's hotel room, police say they found multiple firearms, a rifle, shotgun, and handgun, raising concerns at the hotel, which is the site of one of the city's largest New Year's Eve celebrations. But police concluding, after questioning the man, he had no unlawful intent. The man told investigators he'd brought the guns into his room from his truck because he didn't want them to get stolen. This comes as security is a top concern for law enforcement and revelers across the country tonight. In New York City's Times Square, police saying they are watching incidents nationwide.
Things that have happened around the country, Vegas in particular, we plan accordingly, and we are ready tonight.
The NYPD saying because of the mass shooting in Las Vegas and 2 New York terror incidents in recent months, the security in Times Square will be unprecedented. Police will not allow large bags or backpacks in the protected zone to reduce the risk of explosives making it past the perimeter. There will be no umbrellas allowed. They will have officers in the buildings, snipers in the various high-rises here, along with police officers and helicopters that will be monitoring the crowds.
Times Square, New York City, safest place in the world.
Chuck Severson, ABC News, New York.
Still to come here on ABC 7, we'll have your full New Year's Eve weather forecast with Wendy Ross. Plus, are you ready to plunge into 2018? We'll have a spokesperson for this year's annual Shamrock Shiver charity joining us live in the studio to talk about that event and what it means for our area.
Love your couch and want to protect it from spills, food, and scratching, shedding pets. Introducing Couch Coat, the reversible, washable quilted cover that protects your couch. Shield against spills. Wow! Stop stains and dirty pet paws and sharp claws. Plus, it's reversible with 2 stylish colors. Guaranteed to fit any couch up to 92 inches or your money back. It even has covers to protect armrests. Machine washable too.
My grandkids destroy everything, but with Couch Coat, my couch is always protected, looking as good as it did the day I bought it.
Get your Couch Coat for just $19.99, and it's reversible in brown and cream, like 2 couch coats for the price of 1. Order right now, and you can double your offer. Get a second Couch Coat. Just pay a separate fee. Order right now.
Call 1-800-943-0710 to get your couch coat. Call now or go to couchcoat.com. So call 1-800-943-0710. That's 1-800-943-0710. Call now.
Are you a soccer mom or dad? Regardless of their age or experience level, when your kids play soccer or any other sport, there's one person on the sideline who is key to help recognize and seek medical care for sports-related concussion. It's you. You need to know the signs and symptoms of concussion, and you need to act if you think your child has been injured. Remember, when in doubt, sit them out. To learn more, go to cdc.gov/concussion. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004.
We are problem solvers striving for answers. Relevancy on every platform. We are driven to create content that's compelling, engaging, where it matters. We are neighbors that care about solutions, believers in making a difference, leaders, innovating in an exciting era of multimedia, reaching to always be the gold standard in our evolving landscape. We are Raycom Media. Find your opportunity today.
So I kind of grew up all across the country. I come from 5 generations of military men. My dad is still active duty. My grandpa is retired Marines. I like going for runs with my dog. I love, taking her out to the dog beach over in Venice. There are so many things here to do on the Suncoast. My goal every day when I come into work at ABC 7 is to tell your stories, give you that major local news and those details that you really care about. I'm Jacqueline Matter, and I'm here for you.
Looking for something fun to do on a Friday night? Then come to Music on Main, the first Friday of every month at Lakewood Ranch. Enjoy free live music, dancing, great food, and lots of fun for every family member, even the furry ones. Meet up with friends, enjoy activities for the kids, or make it a special date night. And be sure to stop by the ABC 7 booth and say hello. Mark your calendars for Music on Main, first Friday of the month, 6 to 9 at Lakewood Ranch. Brought to you by ABC 7 and these sponsors.
Well, are you ready to dive into 2018? Why not start with a somewhat risky plunge, I think some people might say. I'm joined by Chrissy Bilbrey, who is taking part in a fun charity event. She's been doing it for 9 years. This will be the 10th, and it takes some brave people. Why don't you tell me a little bit about what you guys are doing here?
Definitely. Well, thanks, Adam. I'm really excited to be here, not only to promote, but to celebrate the 10th anniversary of the Shamrock Shiver. It's a plunge, a charity plunge, just like they do up north. It's kind of our Florida twist on it, but the participants that are doing the plunge portion of it are getting sponsors and donors to fund their plunge tomorrow at noon on Bradenton Beach. So it's really exciting. It's a lot of fun.
So you're going out into the water on Bradenton
We are.
Beach. How much time are you spending out there?
It's quick, like 30 minutes. We get out there just before noon. We go in at noon exactly. I mean, there's people everywhere. It's so much fun. And yeah, it's quick. We go in, and then there's an after, like a post-plunge party at Clancy's in Bradenton.
And that's important because there's an auction happening at Clancy's. What else is happening out there?
Yep, there's an auction with some really exciting things on it. Some things I've heard people getting excited about. A couple autograph photos of Joe DiMaggio and Ted Williams.
Baseball fans out there.
Yeah, a really nice slate pool table that's valued, I think, around $8,000. So that's really exciting. Lots of gift cards, golfing, restaurants, all kinds of stuff.
And where is all of this money going?
100% of the money is going to Caring for Children's Charities, which is a local, incredible organization here in the Manatee and Sarasota area. And they are intimately familiar with the causes that we want to donate to. So they know where the money's needed, they can allocate it accordingly. Some of the organizations, just to name a few that have benefited from this charity in the past, Felt, Mothers Helping Mothers, Safe Place and Rape Crisis Centers, Tiny Hands.
Yeah, so a really broad spectrum of people that just help our community here in town. And you know, people are able to donate. You don't necessarily have to go in the water to help out these kids, right? There are ways to help. What are some of those ways?
Definitely. We know not everybody's excited about getting in the ocean on New Year's Day, but you can make a donation. You can make it in your own name. You can make it anonymously. You can make it in the name of someone that you love and admire. I mean, there's so many ways. You can buy something on the auction, show up. It's such a fun time. It's such a fun time.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
We'll have all the information to get in touch with this effort, this charity, on our website throughout the night, so you can check back for those. Chrissy, we appreciate it, and yeah, good luck. Now let's head over to Wendy Ross, maybe not talk about water temperatures, but land temperatures tonight for New Year's Eve.
This is the calm before the storm. You can see where the stormy weather is already, and it's out here in the Gulf of Mexico still, and it's now beginning to affect our panhandle. So far, along the west coast, from the Tampa Bay area southward, we are still quiet, the quiet before the storm, and across our region, we are looking at mostly fair skies, but we're going to start to see some of these clouds beginning to come on in, and we are going to see increasing cloud cover throughout the night. So we're looking at our temperatures starting in the 60s right now, but dropping down into the upper 50s over the next couple of hours, and then around 58 degrees during the overnight time period as we continue to see more and more clouds developing and the opportunity for some rain. But the beginning of the new year is going to be cold, wet, and windy. That's how we start off this upcoming 2018. And so we're going to start with tomorrow with those showers that are now out in the Gulf of Mexico. And you can see the rains already onshore over the northern part of the state. And these rains are going to be coming on through. And by the morning hours tomorrow, beginning at around 7 o'clock, we're going to see those showers right here across our area. You'll see more rain to the north. We've got some spotty showers also out in the Gulf of Mexico. And they're going to be lingering long past the front. We're going to continue to see these showers lingering throughout the day, and we're going to be cloudy throughout most of the day as well. It won't be until Tuesday where we start to see some clearing skies around the Tampa Bay region, but we are still going to be under cloud cover with the possibility of some rain developing as well. The northern part of the state is going to be clear. We'll see plenty of sunshine here. It won't be until Thursday, when we get to start to see the sun back in our forecast. So we're looking at very bitterly cold temperatures right now across the northern plains, the Great Lakes area, but it's even very, very cold and freezing over portions of Atlanta and Raleigh, North Carolina, 25 degrees right now. Memphis at this hour is 20 degrees. New Orleans, Houston, you're in the 40s. The Panhandle reporting temperatures that are very close to that right now. And this cold weather stays with us for the next 5 to 7 days. We're going to be seeing this cold Arctic plunge really affecting the Great Lakes, the Midwest, the Northeast, but also affecting the southern states and the state of Florida. So temperatures for us on Monday are going to be maybe 65 for the daytime high, and it goes downhill after that. We're going to see our temperatures staying in the 50s at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's going to be 52 degrees right here along the Sun Coast, and then we go down into the 40s, and some say we may even see 30s on the map. So we'll just have to stay tuned day by day. But today it was gorgeous. gorgeous. We got up to a high of 72. The overnight low was 47 degrees, and normally we're 52 and 71. So we're ending the year beautifully, but this is the start of the new year, and that is a 50% chance of rain on Monday, a temperature high of only 65 degrees, cloudy skies, rain intermittent throughout the day. On Tuesday, we've got a 40% chance of rain with a high of only 60 degrees, and you'll notice that we are going to stay in that cold weather zone for the rest of this week. Adam?
Now, sports.
Well, it is the end of the NFL regular season, and two playoff-bound teams, the Patriots and Steelers, could seal home field advantage throughout the postseason in these final games. Patriots holding all the cards, and a win against division rival Jets would clinch home field for them. That's Dion Lewis giving New England an early 7-0 lead. Then in the second, Tom Brady hitting Brandon Cooks for another 5-yard touchdown. With less than 30 seconds in the half, Brady once again rolling out, hits Lewis, and the Patriots go into the locker room up 21-3. They cruise to a 26-6 victory and clinch home field advantage through the playoffs. The Steelers electing to sit their starters, including quarterback Ben Roethlisberger, for the second straight year in the season finale. This one against the winless Browns. Backup Landry Jones making the most of that spotlight. He hits rookie sensation Juju Smith-Schuster for his 6th receiving touchdown of the season. Smith-Schuster not done making mincemeat of the Browns, answers a game-tying touchdown in the third quarter with this 96-yard return touchdown. So just a backbreaker for the Browns, who just can't catch a break. And on the last drive, facing a 4th and 2, DeShone Kizer looking for Corey Coleman, has him, but that just sums up the entire season for Cleveland. Drops the perfect pass and also seals the second winless season in NFL history. The Browns joining the 2008 Lions with an 0-16 record. And the Buccaneers are in their season finale with the Saints currently up a field goal against New Orleans, and Buccaneers way out of playoff contention, but a win would certainly help confidence going into next season. Well, Heisman Trophy winner Baker Mayfield resurfaced after mysteriously missing 2 events leading up to the college football playoff game that'll happen tomorrow. Mayfield was about 10 minutes late to Saturday's media day, telling reporters that he's been dealing with an illness. He says it's been going around, it's kind of flu-like, but he has, however, not missed any of Oklahoma's practices leading up to that game against number 3 Georgia in tomorrow's Rose Bowl. More to come here on ABC 7. Stay with us.
Attention type 2 diabetics. The FDA warns of an increased risk of amputation associated with certain diabetes medications. If you took the diabetes medications Invokana or Invokamet and then suffered an amputation or one of these other serious injuries, call the Rely On Group right now. If you've suffered amputation or any of these injuries after taking your diabetes medication, call the Rely On Group today. You may be entitled to substantial financial compensation. The FDA has recently warned about an increased risk of leg and foot amputations associated with the use of certain diabetic medications such as Invokana and Invokamet. If you or a loved one took the diabetes medications Invokana or Invokamet and then suffered an amputation, ketoacidosis, kidney failure, or even death, call the Rely On Group now. We are here to help you get the justice you deserve. You may be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Call 800-355-8205. That's 800-355-8205.
You know, fortunately, this was my first job out of college, so I was able to come back home and work in my hometown. I wore 2 hats. I was sports director and I was a news anchor. I did that for a few years and then decided to go full-time into news. Well, I love our team here at ABC 7. We have a great mix, and it really is a great mix of personalities, of experience that meshes really well into a really strong team. I'm Scott Dennis, and I'm here for you.
We've all heard how military veterans adjusting to the civilian world may have certain issues.
30. 78.
If only everyone had this issue. No matter what challenge they face, Easter Seals is here for America's veterans.
Everyone's buzzing about Suncoast View.
I like watching the Suncoast View.
I like the Suncoast View.
The cooking segments, I love the recipes. The theater segments are terrific.
Join Stephanie Roberts, Linda Carson, and Bo Beth Yates for hot topics, everyday issues, celebrities, food, fashion, fitness, and everything in between. Nothing is off limits.
They're just fun.
For smart, fun talk in the afternoon, watch Suncoast View, weekdays at 4 on ABC 7. Monday at 5 on ABC 7's Good Morning Suncoast.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Webb.
And I'm Ray Collins. On the first day of the new year, we'll look back at some of the biggest stories of 2017.
We're going to count down some of the top stories that kept you all talking right here on the Suncoast. That's Monday morning on Good Morning Suncoast. John?
And for the first forecast of the new year, we'll be looking at some cooler air arriving on the Suncoast. We'll talk about just how cold it'll get.
Monday at 5 on ABC 7's Good Morning Suncoast. We're here for you. Get breaking news alerts focused on the Suncoast. Download the ABC 7 News app.
Last weekend box office of the year, all Star Wars. The Last Jedi topping $1 billion with a B dollars worldwide after just 3 weeks in the theaters. Disney says that makes it the third biggest film of 2017 worldwide. This weekend alone, Last Jedi crossing $52 million. Sony's Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, coming in a close second with $50.6 million. And at number 3, Pitch Perfect 3 brought in $17.8 million. Winning the lottery would be a great way to ring in 2018, and it seems like a lot of people were feeling lucky. Ticket sales pushed the estimated Powerball jackpot to more than $390 million for Saturday night's drawing, but there was no big winner. The jackpot is now up to $440 million. There were several smaller prize winners, and in case you missed it, the numbers are 28, 36, 41, 51, 58, and a Powerball of 24. Next Powerball drawing is on Wednesday. And our next newscast will feature a familiar face, Bob Harrigan, who is here on set.
He's here.
Believe it or not. There he is. Look at it.
Bring it in the new year, folks. Downtown Sarasota, Pineapple Drop.
That's right. I mean, that's how we start our new year. Right? I don't know about you.
Isn't that great?
But we
Isn't
love
that
it.
great? Oh my gosh, and it's going to be beautiful tonight. Bob, you know this. We're going to see beautiful skies tonight.
Oh, yeah.
And then we're going to start to see some increasing clouds, but the rain is going to stay away. It's not going to get Bob Harrigan right.
All right. Enjoy your New Year's Eve, folks.